And we begin with breaking news. The former Atlanta police officer charged with murdering Rayshard Brooks is once again an employee of the Atlanta Police Department. The city's Civil Service Board just granted Garrett Rolfe's appeal, reversing his dismissal because, quote, he was not afforded his right to due process. Rolfe was fired last June, less than 24 hours after fatally shooting Brooks in the back in a Wendy's parking lot while trying to arrest him for DUI. It was just 2 weeks ago when Rolfe and his attorney appeared virtually before the board, arguing to get his job back. Lance LaRusso argued that his client wasn't given due process and that typically officers are given 10 days to respond before being fired.
Maybe some different arrangements should have been made for him, but I think it was time restraints involved as well.
And those time restraints had to do with the mayor's press conference at 5 o'clock, didn't they?
I believe so.
While Rolfe has been reinstated, he still faces criminal charges, including felony murder, aggravated assault, and violation of oath. The case has been stuck in legal limbo for months now, as the new Fulton County District Attorney has been seeking to have another prosecutor named to the case. Now, we did reach out to Interim Police Chief Rodney Bryant about the board's decision, but the department declined to comment. We also asked Brooks' family attorney Chris Stewart for comment. We're told he's planning a news conference at 1 this afternoon. When it happens, we'll stream it live for you on the 11 Alive YouTube channel and the 11 Alive app.